All right, folks, how's it going? So I'm downtown doing some lift rides and doing some other stuff though, working. And this is the Circle Hotel.
You have 2 new text messages.
This always pops up though when I'm doing these videos for some reason. But how we doing though? So today is let's see here, 27 January 2021. I got 10 after 9 a.m. And as you can see, there's not that many people on the strip this morning, okay? There's not going to be that many people anyway on the strip because it's early in the morning, okay? And we have no conventions. It's during the week. And we have around this time the Concrete World. And we're not having it this year, okay, due to, the COVID and all that. So today I want to talk about, the Raiders. We're going to do some Raiders talk today and what can happen or things that are going to happen as well to improve that team so they can be able to get over that hump so they can make the playoffs. Although they did make a slight improvement, all right, there's always more for room for improvement. So let's talk about it. Let's do this. Hey folks, how's it going? So I'm down here on Ogden and 3rd. Again, you have the Circa here, okay? Pizza Rock. Let's see, that's right here. I'm over here at the downtown Grand actually. Let's see what else is over here. Fremont Street will be right, there's a Humvee right back there. Point to it. Behind there, you can walk further down 3rd Street to hit up Fremont. You should see the dome, okay, or the canopy in the background there. All right, so, and again, as you can see, this place is like a ghost town. Okay, so today I want to talk about the Raiders, okay? I don't know, I'm not at the right place I want to be to do it, but I'm going to do it. And for the 2021 season, what they can do to improve, okay? So, as you can see, the Raiders started out 8-8, and I'm not ready to do a dual alliance on the Las Vegas Raiders just yet. Maybe next year if they make the playoffs, then I can do that, but I think the season turned out to be very disappointing, and, it's fair to say that, COVID has something to do with that. Yeah, that's fair. All right, but all in all, I think that many players or whatever, and the team staff, or let's just say the leadership, expect for the players to compete. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely a game of men. You were able to see that with the competitiveness of Tom Brady and the heart of Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City. Now, some good things about Las Vegas is they were the only team this year to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, the Kansas City Chiefs lost one game, and that's definitely to the Las Vegas Raiders. So Carr, he has it in him to be a great quarterback, okay? But he could be a great quarterback, but if he doesn't play well, he stinks. But all in all, I think his rating is good, okay? So it's a little above average, like right at average, above average, meaning that he's going to have room for improvement. He's going to have to even be better than he was last year, I'm sorry. Be better in the 2021 season, that is. Okay, and I'm not going to say last year because actually, technically, we're still into the football season. We have the Super Bowl here in a couple of weeks, so that'll be the end of the road for that. So he's going to have to find ways or whatever, hey, to win. And the playoffs is going to be a whole different season. Even if you do make the playoffs, You have more games to play in the playoffs. So is that. The offensive line is fairly decent. I think they could use more help in the offensive line. So Carroll could have more time in the pocket. And he does have problems with those deep balls, okay, going deep. And I think it has a lot to do with his height, being 6'1", that is considered slightly minuscule. Okay, so I think what can happen is they could use one or two all-pro linemen and also maybe like a running back. Okay, they could help grind that clock down and grind that ball down the field. Okay, so set Carr for probably a 20 or 30 yard touchdown and so forth. Okay, once they get across the 50-yard line, so that could help on that. So I think it's just a few cues they need to work on. There's talk about trying to get Trent Williams to come here to Las Vegas. All right, he used to play for Washington and he played for San Francisco for 1 year, and he's an all-pro quarterback, one of the best offensive linemen in the league. Okay, I think he's like top 3 from what I understand. Okay, help with that. I think they want to sign a guy right now, another running back. That's in the making right now. So they're trying to get free agents right now. They've already fired the defensive coordinator. They have a new defensive coordinator. Now that's going to be the biggest problem. The biggest problem is defense. Okay, where something like 17 sacks. It was a season low. Okay, this year. All right, one of the lowest in the team's history, as well as points given up. So they had one of the highest amount of points given up in the NFC. I'm sorry, the AFC. The Raiders are in the AFC. So what they need to do is they're going to have to try to get some guys that could close the loop on that. Okay. So hopefully they can get some good free agents, especially in the secondary. Also, the Raiders have 7 picks this year. Okay, I believe they have a pick in every round. I believe it's at the 6th round. All right, from what I saw on the internet. Okay, so that'll be a nice little future there. So if they're able to get these guys, mainly on defense, and they can keep that core for a couple of years, all right, along with some good free agents that can set a good example, then they can, they could be a championship team here in a couple of years. Maybe let's say 2023 or 24. Okay. But for the most part, they're going to have to improve. I believe that John Gruden, I think that he'll be safe for another year. But I'm thinking that he's probably got a notice of concern. Okay, and that's not that bad. But it's just saying, look, they're going to have to make some improvement. Or let's just say if they start out the first 6 games and they only turn out to be 2 and 4, then they're probably going to get a notice of intent to be like, look, you know what? I'm good. So, yeah, they're going to get a notice of intent just to be like, look, either you're going to have to win or you're going to be removed. I mean, that's just the way it is in the NFL. All right? So, yeah, that I guess they're going to have to look at what they need to do now or in the future. But the good thing with the defensive coordinator is I think that they're pretty much saying, hey, and he's probably going to bring in some experienced guys or whatever. You'd be like, look, you guys need to tighten up your shot group. All right, and that's the thing about NFL, man, it's a very short-lived league. If you win, as long as you're winning, you can be able to keep a job. The Super Bowl is the ultimate job security. But but it doesn't, there's no guarantees or whatever, even with that, all right? But it does guarantee you, better job security. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to structure this team. There's a lot of free agents on the Raiders organization that's going to be let go. Guys are going to be coming in. But all in all, hopefully, whatever they decide to do, it's going to be good enough at least to get probably, let's say, a low wild card seed or whatever. And I think that they will. Okay, they're going to get there. All right, this is Las Vegas. You know, we only get the best here. Okay, quality people. All right, determined people. And I'll be looking forward to getting inside that stadium once they, you know, they start to kind of, you know, lower these mass standards and all that, and they'll let fans in there. In fact, my team, the Washington football team, that we have a game against the Raiders now, I think it's in April. When the schedule comes out, they'll say where the respective teams, where they play. Right now, it's just the opponents. And from the schedule I saw, it was like the opponent list that the Raiders will be one of the opponents. So I'll be looking forward to seeing that exciting game. If I have to fly back home to D.C., Virginia, then so be it. So that's all that's going on for Raiders Talk. So we'll talk more about sports later, and I'll give you a breast detail on probably a free agent update. So you're going to have free agent going on right now, and then you're going to have the draft. Let's see, when is that draft? In April. So yeah, once they you know, get that free agent thing wrapped up, and where these players are going to end up, if they're going to retire or what, then I'll do a double back on that. So if you like this video, feel free to subscribe, share, and leave your comments, and check out some of the other videos. And stay tuned for more exciting and informative videos. All right, thanks for listening. And peek out that Circa Hotel if you get a chance there, folks.